Today we continue our journey on touching pretty much everything in the Sonic franchise. We've touched grass, we've touched water, we've touched ice, we've touched Eggman, but today we're going to be touching a staple to the Sonic franchise. Today we're going to be finding out how fast you can touch a ring in every Sonic game. Starting off this lovely challenge, we are in Sonic 1. And this challenge is very interesting because, well, we won't last that long in these games. Next is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I honestly feel like it'd be a miracle for me to last over 30 seconds, I feel like. Next is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Now this one is lasting a little bit longer because I have to include the cutscene in this, but I don't think, can we go? Are we actually about to go over 30 seconds? Maybe, perhaps? Nope, no we're not. Next is Sonic and Knuckles, which in my opinion is the best out of all the classic games, and we started Mushroom Hill, which takes us right to some rings. Next is Sonic 3D Flicky's Island. Now this game, Sonic R, Sonic Heroes, and Shadow the Hedgehog are the worst controls in any Sonic game. Like, the controls in this game are incredibly terrible. It feels like they made those Next is Sonic the Hedgehog for the Game Gear, and I have not played this game before on these type of challenges. It's mostly because, well, I didn't know I actually had it with the Sonic Mega Collection. So, hey, now that I know, I could probably play this game for the future videos. Next is Sonic Drift, and you guys might be wondering why all of a sudden I'm playing all these games, and like I said, I didn't know that Sonic Mega Collection had all these, and I also want to make the video as long as possible because of ad revenue, but you guys gotta understand, I got a child to take care of. My child has to eat. Anyway, this is actually my first time playing Sonic Drift, so I have no idea how this game even works. Okay, how do you go? Oh, wait, is it the, wait. Well, we got a game over 30 seconds, mostly due to the fact that I didn't know how to actually move at first, but we got it now. Next is Sonic Chaos, another game I have literally never even heard of. Actually, let me know what you guys think of the Game Gear games, because I actually never played these games before, so I have literally no opinion on them. So let me know what you guys think of them. Next is Sonic Blast, a game that you guys have actually told me to play before, but I just, you know, I didn't want to play it. And also, this is my first time actually using Live Split, and as you guys saw right there, I kind of messed it up, but just know this is my first time using it, so the measurements are not going to be 1-1. Next is Sonic R. Now, Sonic R is another game that has very, and I mean very slippery controls. It's like you're slipping on ice every time you play this game. But anyway, we go back here because there's actually rings that spawn back here. Woohoo! Next is Sonic Adventure 1. Now, Sonic Adventure is one beloved game by many Sonic fans, and I'm not going to count the rings that I just got because we didn't actually touch those rings. We touched these rings. Next is the all-glory, almighty Sonic Adventure 2. Now, although this is a top 3 Sonic game in my opinion, I do have some opinions on Sonic's behavior in this game as well, which can come out another time because I feel like I've talked about it way too much at this point. Next is Sonic Advanced. Now we start in Neo Green Hill Zone, which is followed by a ring. Next is Sonic Advance 2. Now there's one thing that's certain about these challenges, that I do get to play all the Sonic games and seeing how it has evolved, and I love that about this challenge, honestly. Next is Sonic Advance 3. Now Sonic Advance is one that's going to take a little bit longer than the rest, and that's because we actually have to go to the stage itself, but let's see if I can actually break 30 seconds with this game, and it doesn't look like it actually, never mind, I was reading it way wrong. Now it's a game that is loved by half of the Sonic community and hated by the other half. Let me know what you guys actually think of Sonic Heroes, because I feel like this game is one of those games where it's like extremely divided between like a certain portion of the Sonic community, like one side hates it and the other side just absolutely loves this game. Me personally, I never actually got to like the final boss. I just completed like 2 or 3 stories and then I was like, okay, this is too much, and I just decided to quit. Next is Shadow the Hedgehog. Alright, to be fair, I spent half of the time in the loading screen, so I'm not entirely sure if I should restart. You know what? I'm not gonna restart the timer just because I've done every single other one like this. Just because the loading screen took hella long doesn't mean I have to restart, okay? Next is Sonic Riders. See, now that's another thing. Why does Sega not do that many spin-offs? I mean, like, imagine if Sonic Riders released today or like next week or something. Imagine, dude, that would be so fun, just playing Sonic Riders online. Like, ditch the fake Mario Kart and just do Sonic Riders. Next is Sonic 06. Now, since I don't feel like pressing the new game button in Sonic the Hedgehog, I am going to start out with Wave Ocean. And surprisingly enough, that loading screen lasted way less than Shadow the Hedgehog's. Next is Sonic and the Secret Rings, another game where I'm going to skip the first part. In this game, it's the tutorial. Ever since first playing the tutorial for this game, I've literally always skipped the tutorial. Next is my beloved Sonic Unleashed. Now, I've actually been planning a video for Sonic Unleashed. Can I beat Sonic Unleashed without touching grass? And that's been brewing in my head for a while, but let me know if you guys would actually like to see that video. But unfortunately, we won't have spend that much time in Sonic Unleashed because we gotta touch rings right away. Next is Sonic Rivals. Now, I actually forgot to do Sonic Rivals, so I'm literally just using footage that I got from the last video. Next is Sonic Rivals 2. And, it's the same concept here. I forgot. And now we're doing the DS games and starting out with Sonic Chronicles, which we rarely actually play the DS games, honestly. Honestly, you could probably retitle this video into I play every single Sonic game in one video. Huh. That one doesn't sound like a bad idea. Anyway, while we're getting lectured by Tails and all the characters in this game, we actually get to touch what? Oh my god! Can I touch a ring? Thank you, Jesus Christ. Next is Sonic Rush. Actually, I have a small question. Do you guys prefer the Sonic Rush series, Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure, or the Sonic Advance series, Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3? Which ones do you guys prefer? I feel like, I don't know. I think I like the Advance series a little bit more just because, I don't know. It's just something about the Advance series that just makes it better. I don't know. I might have to replay the entirety of Sonic Rush, but I don't feel like doing that right now. But next is Sonic Rush Adventure. Now, I might have preferred the Advance series just because, honestly, I haven't played Sonic Rush Adventure. I played Sonic Rush, but I never played Adventure, and I played all the Sonic Advance series, but I might be a little biased. Next is Sonic and the Black Knight. So Sonic and the Black Knight is a very interesting game for this challenge because technically, there is no rings, but you can destroy these bases over here, which actually give you rings. Next is Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. And like I've said before, they need to ditch all the Team Sonic Racing and all the racing kind of things and just make a Sonic Riders game. Sega needs to get down in the studio, or like the game studio, whatever they use, they need to sit down and make a Sonic Riders game. That's what they need to do, nothing else. That's the only spin-off they should be making, and Super Sonic Maker. That one's actually the creator of Sonic the Hedgehog, or the director of Sonic Frontiers actually recognized that, and he liked my tweet about Super Sonic Maker. Isn't that really cool, guys? Next is Sonic Colors, a game I really never thought would get hate until I got Twitter.com. Like when I first got my Wii and I got all the Sonic games on the Wii, I felt like this was like a very good Sonic game because my first game was Sonic 06, and then I saw this and it was like the best thing ever. So. Now, before you get your pitchforks ready, Sonic CD. I know you guys despise when I miss this game, but hey, we here. Next is Sonic 4. And thank God we're doing a challenge that lasts just about 5 seconds because I could not stand playing this game longer than that. Next is Sonic 4 Episode 2. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Sonic 4 Episode 2 is not as bad as Episode 1. This is actually pretty, I wouldn't say a good game, but it's pretty decent. Next is Sonic Generations. Oh, this might be a record. This actually might be a record, and oh, that's not gonna be a record. 329. Next is Sonic Lost World. And Sonic Lost World is also one of those games where it's like, once you play it, it's not that bad as people say it is. Next is Team Sonic Racing, and I'm only gonna include Team Sonic Racing, well, because that's the only racing one that I have, because it was on sale like a couple weeks ago, so I've actually never played one of the racing games in the Sonic franchise. Only Sega Sonic and whatever the Transform one was. That's the only one I played, and the only reason I played it is because it had a demo on the PS Vita. But besides that, wait a minute, I just realized, are we gonna reach the 1 minute mark? Hold on, we might actually reach the 1 minute mark for the first time. And that was close. I'm not gonna lie, we almost broke 1 minute. Next is Sonic Boom, and this is the first time I play this game because, well, my Wii U decided to work today, that's why. Also because this challenge only requires you to play Sonic Boom for just about 2 seconds. Next is Sonic Mania. And now we're in a final stretch. Oh my god, why is my voice? And now we're in the final stretch starting with Sonic Forces. Say what you want about Forces, but I feel like with this game, if it had 1 more year of polish, it could have been an amazing Sonic game. And finally, Sonic Frontiers. And once we load in, the challenge will finally be complete. And with Sonic Frontiers being complete, here's the list of how fast you can touch a ring in every Sonic game. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see me touch next. But anyway, thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time.